first decade of October 2025 marks a profound shift in the cosmic landscape, a pivotal moment of destiny and transformation. For those with a powerful Aries influence in their chart, this is not just another month. It is a cosmic event horizon, bringing with it an intense, breathtaking period of change. The astrological currents are shifting in a way that suggests a new beginning is not just possible, but inevitable, with profound truths and radical clarity coming to light. A lingering haze has been present, particularly in matters of love and finance, due to the recent Venus retrograde. This planetary movement has created a period of internal reassessment, prompting a deep, perhaps uncomfortable review of relationships, partnerships, and personal values. It has been a time of fogginess and confusion, but as October begins, the planetary energies are building toward a powerful crescendo that will dissipate this confusion. This new astrological season is centered on a series of dramatic planetary movements that will redefine the narrative for Aries. It begins with the culmination of a significant lunar cycle, bringing a powerful energy release. This is where the story truly begins. The first major cosmic event of this month arrives on October 6th with the powerful full moon in Aries. A full moon signifies a peak, a completion, and a moment of powerful illumination. When it occurs in a sign known for its fierce independence and pioneering spirit, it creates an intense focus on personal identity, ambitions, and sense of self. This full moon serves as a cosmic mirror, reflecting back a heightened sense of self-awareness. It is a moment of reckoning, a time when a long-simmering project, a hidden truth about one's identity, or an emotional climax finally comes to the surface. It is the culmination of a 6-month cycle that began with the new moon in Aries and now demands a release. The tension of this moment is amplified by the sun's opposition in Libra, highlighting the fundamental dynamic between the self and others. The Libra energy, seeking balance, harmony, and partnership, stands in direct contrast to the Aries drive for individual action and assertiveness. This polarity forces a confrontation: the needs of the individual versus the needs of the relationship. It is a time when the balance of power within partnerships is renegotiated, and questions of fairness and compromise become paramount. This full moon is a crucible, a moment of fire and release. It is a time to let go of old identities, outdated beliefs, and emotional baggage that no longer serves a higher purpose. A confrontation with one's ego may be necessary, and the instinct to lash out or be overly aggressive should be channeled into productive action. The full moon in Aries invites a powerful expression of will and a decisive step forward. What has been holding back your personal growth? What is the one thing you know you must do for yourself, regardless of what others think? This lunar event will provide the courage and energy to make those changes. It is a time to shed the skin of who you once were and step into the truest version of yourself. The celestial orchestra continues to play a complex tune around this full moon. Mercury and Mars are in conjunction, adding a layer of intensity and a swiftness of thought to the atmosphere. This alignment can make communication sharp and direct, but also prone to impulsiveness. Words can become weapons, but they can also be used to make powerful, decisive statements that clear the air. The energy is dynamic and volatile, with a potential for both great breakthroughs and significant conflict. The challenge lies in harnessing this raw energy for constructive dialogue rather than explosive arguments. Simultaneously, Pluto, the planet of deep transformation and power, stations direct. This is a subtle but profound shift. 4 months, Pluto has been moving in a retrograde motion, forcing a deep internal review of power dynamics, shared resources, and collective consciousness. With its forward motion restored, Pluto's transformative force is externalized. A new era of innovation and collaboration begins to take shape. This planetary shift unblocks stagnant energy and pushes forward with an unstoppable force, ushering in new alliances and a sense of shared purpose that will be felt on a deeply personal level. The desire for a new beginning is no longer just a feeling. It is an undeniable force. The second decade from October 11th to October 20th is connected with the full moon. A sense of clarity begins to settle in, like a morning mist giving way to the sun. This next phase is defined by one of the most anticipated moments of the year for many: the end of the Venus retrograde. 4 weeks, Venus has been moving backward through the heavens, a period known for its potential to stir up old relationships, create confusion in finances, and force us to reconsider our deepest values. It has been a time of fogginess and introspection, where the path forward felt obscured. Now, as October's second week begins, the celestial goddess of love and beauty shifts from her retrograde slumber to a direct, forward motion. This is a monumental unblocking, a signal that the cosmic brakes are finally off. For you, Aries, this shift is especially powerful. Venus's journey through your chart has been directly impacting your zones of partnership, commitment, and shared resources. The relationships that felt stuck in a repetitive loop of miscommunication or unresolved issues are now poised to move forward with a renewed clarity and grace. The financial decisions that were once shrouded in uncertainty and hesitation, the investment you weren't sure about, the contract you couldn't sign, the budget you couldn't finalize, the path forward suddenly becomes clear. It is as if a long-awaited shipment has finally arrived, bringing with it the resources and insights you've been waiting for. The end of the Venus retrograde offers an extraordinary opportunity to take the lessons learned during the review period and apply them with a new kind of wisdom. It is a time to make peace with the past, to forgive, and to move toward a future built on authenticity and true value. You may find yourself ready to have that pivotal conversation that was impossible a month ago, the one that redefines a relationship or finally brings closure. The energy is ripe for reconciliation and reinvestment, both in others and in yourself. This is an invitation to rebuild on a more solid foundation, one forged in the fire of self-reflection. This newfound clarity is amplified by the Mercury-Mars conjunction. While a part of this energy was felt during the full moon, it continues to influence the atmosphere, providing a sharp wit and the courage to speak your truth without hesitation. This is a time to communicate with conviction, to make decisive plans, and to act on your instincts with a newfound sense of purpose. The universe is giving you the green light to articulate your desires and move with purpose. The words you choose now can manifest your intentions with incredible speed, so choose them wisely. The cosmic flow is no longer about deliberation but about purposeful action. As we move toward the middle of the month, the celestial momentum continues to build. This is the period of integration, where the insights from the full moon and the clarity of Venus direct are woven into the fabric of your daily life. It's no longer about a singular, dramatic event, but about a sustained, powerful push forward. We are heading toward a cosmic checkpoint, a moment to set intentions and plant new seeds for the future, not just for yourself but in collaboration with others. The stage is being set for one of the most significant moments of the month, one that will invite you to form new alliances and deepen your bonds in ways that are both unexpected and profoundly meaningful. This is where your individual power begins to merge with the collective, where you realize that your personal evolution is inextricably linked to the people you choose to walk beside. This is the promise of October, that the solitary journey of the past is over, and a new era of shared experience has just begun. The third decade from October 21st to October 31st will be challenging. As the month draws to a close, the energy shifts from outward action to a more profound inner and relational focus. The final act of October's cosmic play is orchestrated by the new moon in Libra, which arrives on October 24th. If the full moon was about releasing the past, this new moon is about inviting the future, particularly in your relationships and sense of balance. A new moon is always a moment of potent beginnings, a blank slate for setting intentions. Because it occurs in your opposing sign of Libra, the sign of partnerships, justice, and harmony, its energy is not about ego but about we. This is a time to consciously plant the seeds for new alliances, to find equilibrium in existing partnerships, and to reflect on how your personal evolution has changed your relational dynamic. The sheer power of this new moon cannot be overstated. It is a direct counterpoint to the full moon in Aries that began the month, creating a full-circle moment of cosmic balance. The fiery, individualistic energy you harnessed at the start of October is now being called upon to find its complement, its partner. This is a time to take the confident, self-aware person you have become and bring that person into a shared space. It invites you to consider who you want to bring into your orbit, who you want to build a future with, and what kind of harmony you wish to create in your world. Perhaps it's a new business partner, a significant romantic relationship, or simply a deeper connection with a friend or family member. This is a time to renegotiate terms, to make peace with lingering disagreements, and to commit to a more balanced and harmonious way of being with others. It's an invitation to let go of the need to always be in charge and to embrace the strength that comes from a genuine, complementary partnership. This period is not for solitary efforts, it is for collaboration. The journey you embarked on at the beginning of the month, shedding old identities and gaining clarity, has prepared you for this moment. You are now equipped to choose partners who truly reflect the person you have become, rather than who you were. The new moon in Libra acts as a cosmic magnet, pulling toward you the people and opportunities that will help you thrive in a shared environment. It's a moment of profound relational growth, a chance to co-create a future that is more beautiful and more sustainable than anything you could have built alone. The universe is whispering to you, reminding you that true strength is found in a balanced dynamic, where two distinct forces come together to create something stronger than the sum of their parts. The new moon's power is further magnified by several other planetary aspects. This new beginning is supported by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth, which forms a harmonious trine. This aspect suggests that the new relational seeds you plant now have the potential for incredible, almost effortless growth. It's a cosmic blessing on your partnerships, promising that your efforts to build and connect will be met with abundance and success. You will find that people are receptive to your ideas and that new opportunities for collaboration seem to appear as if by magic. This is a moment to dream big in the context of your relationships. Do you want to launch a business with a trusted colleague? Do you want to deepen your commitment to a partner? Jupiter's energy provides the momentum and good fortune to make these visions a reality. It feels like the wind is at your back, pushing you gently toward a future of shared success. This alignment encourages a spirit of generosity, a willingness to give and take in equal measure, knowing that by contributing to others' success, you are also ensuring your own. However, a square to Saturn adds a layer of caution and a grounding force to this otherwise expansive energy. This aspect can feel like a cosmic reality check, a gentle but firm reminder that true partnership requires effort and a strong foundation. While the Jupiter trine promises potential, the Saturn square demands responsibility. It asks you to be realistic, to set clear boundaries, and to honor your commitments. This is not a time for blind optimism, but for a grounded, mature approach to relationships. It ensures that the new beginnings you create are built to last, not just fleeting fancies. You may face a moment of friction or a necessary conversation that challenges your patience. This is Saturn's way of testing the strength of your bonds, of asking if you are truly ready for the responsibility of a genuine partnership. This aspect forces you to confront any lingering fears of commitment or control and to establish a framework that can withstand the test of time. As October concludes, the energy settles into a quiet period of integration. The final days of the month are a time for reflection, to appreciate how far you have come and to prepare for the path ahead. You will be able to look back on a month of profound change, from the emotional release of the full moon to the renewed clarity of the Venus direct, and finally, to the new partnerships forged under the Libra new moon. The solitary journey of the past is truly over. The new era of shared experience has begun, and you are no longer walking alone.